feel like they need engage and want to pick that Alistar, that's going to be a really, really rough initial lane. But no, they're actually going the Rel in as their engager.
I mean, Rel, you can pop Lulu Shield. That's always kind of nice. You do have some good AoE engage. I really felt like their comp needed it, especially if you're going to be playing alongside Orianna. Sure, the Jax could try to get it in there, but Rel is a way more effective ball delivery system in most cases.
How much they've relied on him, not even as a carry, but also as a facilitator.
Okay, tri-lane cam is on, and it's a fast path towards bottom lane for Jose Diodo. Level 3 on this Pantheon, looking to maybe set up a dive. This is a massive wave that's about to crash into the turret. So Jed is still only level 1. The Pantheon jumps in, and there's your first blood over to Team Liquid. That is an absolute disaster for DSG in the bottom lanes.
Maybe even though Aatrox come, you can one-shot it.
Barry, okay? No heal.
What do you think? Yeah.
I'll go.
I can start tanking. I drop.
Back up.
Back up.
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, that was easy, but Morgan, yeah, I mean, that dive just looks so easy, right? You know, to me, it's like, the interesting part of that is kind of how they got that low. And all right, we'll just scale, guys.
Yeah, just play safe, fellas. It's a problem down here in bottom lane, and the problems continue. Lions down to 200 HP. Yon chasing after him with the Gravitum. Core JJ making sure that his AD carry can make this pursuit go all the way underneath the turret. So much damage onto both of them. Disguised bottom laners both have to flash away. Will not miss any of that CS. As Calmy's now in some danger. Flash stun coming out from Jose Diodo. Needs a little bit more damage to secure the kill. Comet Spear, nope. Didn't end up actually throwing it. That sounds like some logic behind it, as Team Liquid pushing up in the bottom lane here yet again. Morgan goes Mega Gnar topside, forcing the flash out of castle in response. So now both top laners without their flashes. Or JJ putting the deep ward here next to the enemy Gromp as the big wave crashes into the turret.
And it's just looking rough. I mean, they can't even walk up to the tower, really. Jose's coming, and if Sejed tries to enter, he's going to die.
Yep, looks like Cryro will at least make his way in here as well. Level 7 on the Aatrox, so he is pretty strong. Goes forward, looks for the Darkened Blade. Jose Diodo is going to be your target, but Lions dies first, and Jose just throws up the shield. Now the smite on Cryro as he tries to get his way. The World Ender is used, but no, Yon's got the chase. The Crescendum is so powerful in these situations. Once you have all those Chakrams stacked up, there's nothing the enemy can do about it. And Team Liquid, can they even get Sejed here? Probably not, but man, it's just another point of pain here in the bot lane.
Yeah, Sejed is not having a good time as we see the ult coming out of Quid.
Ooh, nice, and the 2 turret shots as well as Calmy tries to get away. One more hit will take him down, but Calmy survives for now. Has about 20 HP remaining, is using the potion, trying to heal up. Wants to see if maybe he can get away on this one. Goes for the TP, and Calmy calls it quits in the enemy jungle. Manages just barely to get home.
Your job on the Pantheon is to enable them, to set them up for success. So if you have to drop farm to be able to put them in a better situation, that is worth doing. Jose is behind them once again, and Aatrox is not here, so...
Yeah, there's the wild growth. Lions is locked up. He's out of there. Jose Diodo on a killing spree, and Yon has the Infernum yet again to fast shove the waves. Sejed's trying to cull the wave down just to keep himself alive, but the culling can only take out the front line of the minions. Now Jose and Core can just walk on up. It's that easy. Another kill over to Jose Diodo.
This is absolute decimation coming out of TL on this bot side of the map. Because I thought Quid might be looking for another potential ult there. Doesn't go for it. Takes a lot of damage.
Calmy's like, don't worry, guys, I'm up 6 CS. How are your lanes going?
Just that nightmare situation where you feel like your lane's going well, you press tab. You really wish you didn't press tab. Now we've got the ulti coming in the mid lane from Jose Diodo. Flashes towards Calmy, goes for the stun. Needs a little bit more damage to secure the kill. Won't quite find it here just yet. Comet Spear collides, but he doesn't have the damage. And Cryra and the rest of DSG are going to have to seriously consider how badly they want this Drake. Cryra's still hanging around, but here goes Jose Diodo, immediately starting up the fight. He's taking a ton of damage. Shield keeps him alive a little bit longer as Lions goes in for the engage. Jose is low, but he is not dead here just yet. Finally shut down. Goes up to DSG and Lions. Quid is in the middle of everybody, but they still don't have the damage to get the kills. Yon goes forward, but it's a double kill for Lions. Yon is down to 50 HP, trying to heal up here on the Aphelios. Core JJ right next to him wants to try to keep this carry protected. Nice use of the wild growth to deny the crash down, but the kill still comes through. DSG. It was looking so bleak, but they found themselves a fight. Now Core is trapped in the enemy jungle. Lions looking to lock him up, but he misses Shattering Strike. Calmy takes the kill, and DSG aren't done fighting just yet.
At least your AD carry is online. It's still a bad spot, but we'll see.
Yeah, Quid going in for the Emperor's Divide. Looks for Call Me here. Takes him down to about half HP. As you can see, Jose Dioto making his way forward, but Kryra has also arrived. DSG, they're gonna get another one. Team Liquid is playing sloppy with their lead, and it's DSG punishing.
Nicely done by Call Me. He just kind of kited it out. He is actually at a really strong point now. He has the tier 3 boots. He has his Ludens completed off the back of that last fight. So he has now the biggest individual lead of the game. He's actually more ahead than Jan is over Sajed.
Now CoreJJ getting caught here too. Plenty of CC, and the culling has enough damage right behind it. Jose jumps into the back, wants to find the kill onto Sajed, but the Pantheon alone does not have a ton of damage. It's a double kill to Sajed. Team Liquid has thrown the lead. I think Sajed might just get to his second item first. Call Me gets caught though. Jose Dioto and Quid looking to kill off the Orianna, but they can't quite get there. Lions comes in with the heal, keeps Call Me protected. Yawn off to the side, but now a massive engage coming out from Lions. That was beautiful from Disguise. Jose Dioto now in danger as well as they try to chase after him. Make this a 3-kill affair. Triple kill over to Kryra's Aatrox.
And now this Aatrox is going to be a massive problem as we see him going after Yawn a little bit. Morgan is able to clean up this tier 1 turret on the top side. Yep, and as we see them kind of setting up.
Oh, Sajed trying to get away from this one. That's a big catch for TL. Jose Dioto makes it happen, but what can they get afterwards?
It would be risky to start up the Baron here. I mean, it's only 22 minutes into the game, but TL, I think at the very least, want to bait it. They want to try to clear out vision. They haven't actually swept out that one ward in the pit, though, so DSG well aware of what's going on. And remember, Baron, that big debuff could mean problems if Call Me can get him behind them. He's behind.
Okay, Call Me looking for it, has to flash away to try to escape. Morgan now going to be your target. DSG trying to go after the Gnar. Kryra stuck in the middle of everybody. The burst is plenty enough, and DSG lose their jungler. Now they've got to scatter. Morgan still alive. Nice engage coming out from Lions, but there is no follow-up. DSG's trying to kill off Yawn, but they don't have the damage to do it. Castle goes back in, but he falls. Jose Dioto gets the kill on the Jax, and now DSG have got to be careful.
As they return to the Baron.
Yep, Jan's got the Chakrams here too. Look at how many of them he has stacked up. DSG still trying to approach, but the Baron is already gone. Team Liquid claim the objective. Jan still looking for an opportunity to put those Chakrams to good work.
Yeah, they want to at least get this bot side tier 2. There's 37 seconds left on that Baron buff. Quid could get caught by Shockwave.
Nice Shockwave there, but can Quid escape? DSG trying to chase after the enemy mid laner. They hit the Darkened Blade. He uses the Seeker's Arm Guard, but he will not escape. Call Me gets the kill, and Disguised get the pick. Jose hits him with a very small amount of poke. Sun Disc will be destroyed here in the mid lane. TL have lost Morgan's Mega Gnar for now. DSG might look for their opportunity to go in, but it's a ton of burst on the Call Me. He's already dead. Quid takes the kill, and DSG have to try to fight without their mid laner. Sajed forced off to the side of the fight at the same time, as now Kryra is down. Lions will follow. TL just killed 4.
TL were constantly trying to look for these angles on to Call Me, finally get one there. I love how they've been playing around Morgan specifically, always looking for these flanks. And yeah, now they might be pushing for the end.
Yeah, the death timers are long. It's 20 seconds until anybody else is back up. It's only Sajed to try to defend this. The Lucian, who had such a struggle early game, will not be able to hold the line. Team Liquid, it was a messy game number 3, but they make their way onto the Nexus turrets. They will clean sweep Disguised, and they will move forward, continuing their march towards first stand.
A little blip on the radar in game 3. It got a little messy, but game 1 and game 2, super dominant, and TL, at the end of the day, show their class in the team fight. It just felt like they split up that fight, one on both sides. They get this great engage, and they one-shot Call Me. And on the other side, Jan was just confidently walking forward, forcing them to engage on him. He has summoners, flashes back with the protection of CoreJJ, and all of a sudden, everything has been lost on both sides of the fight there for DSG.
Yeah, and I love how they use their coordination to kind of bait out these fights. That's something we've been talking about with TL, right? Like, we want to see how well coordinated this team could be as they take a bow, and we'll move on in the lower bracket.